Sunday when I was talking to members of Deidaa or the Deidaa Mail Club on Facebook Live. Now, most of you would know that I do a Facebook Live every Sunday at 5 p.m. To be able to connect with my audience, my clients, my supporters and followers. And if you wish to join, of course, the link would be in the description below, and I'd look forward to seeing some of you on Facebook Live tomorrow at 5 p.m. So anyway, last Sunday when I was talking about what we did the week before and what we would be doing this week. So basically this is about a weekly roundup and a sneak peek into what we do the week after. So I had promised members of my mail club that I would talk about upward dressing in this week's video. What is upward dressing? Now, as the name suggests, it's about focusing on how we dress waist upwards. So we concentrate on what we are doing to ourselves from the waist above and not think too much about the bottoms. The bottoms can be just about anything. I would come to the bottom a little later, but right now I would like to tell you that upward dressing hasn't happened just with COVID. I understand with COVID, most of us have been working from home, homeschooling, then connecting with friends and family virtually, events, celebrations, everything's date nights, everything's happening virtually. But many people like myself, we work across the globe, and I have friends and family in different parts of the world. So I am here. My brother is in England, 3 flights away. I have friends all over the world, in Canada, in the Middle East, in Far East. You name a place and I'll have someone there. So it's very commonplace for me to be talking to my distributor in Canada early morning and talking to my factory, my boys back in India late into the night. So, and I give my presentations, I give talks, I participate in conferences and seminars. I, connect to one and all virtually, and I have been doing this since a while. How is it that you make an effective presentation, you engage with your audience, you participate, you stand out, and you are able to make that connection with all and sundry. So today's conversation is about how do you make an impression. So today let me talk about presentation, your overall appearance. Maybe in the next video or in another video I'll talk about there are a few tips and tricks as to how when you talk, or what's the etiquette, how do you talk, what is it that you should do and what is it that you should not do, how you'll connect with your audience, and how can you preempt questions and answer those questions. At times you are in presentations, and I'm probably attending half a dozen Zoom meetings every day, and from some you come away with a good experience, you come away feeling very refreshed, and with others you are kind of dozing off in the middle of the presentation, and that happens with virtual presentation and physical presentations. And as an academic of 10 years experience, more than that, I know all that jumping onto mobile phones or dozing off or starting to chat with the person sitting next to you, all of that happens when your presenter is not connecting to you. But today's presentation is about how you will dress and make yourself presentable. It's not just about, and I'll just not talk about dressing for a meeting, but I'll tell you how to upward dress from morning till evening. So with the same basic attire, how do you continue from morning till evening? And you can dress for different events or occasions. It could be you're just at home working casually, or you are in a meeting, you are in a proper, very formal black tie kind of meeting, or you are in a meeting with your colleagues or your suppliers or your clients, and then of course you move on from morning to evening. It could be a catch up with BFFs, or it could be a virtual date night, it could be an event, some Mother's Day, a prom, a virtual anything, a virtual prom. So many, I'm getting so many of my young clients coming to me and asking me, Samita, what about some tips for, a virtual prom? So anyway, so let me take it one by one. First and foremost, I'll talk to you about how I dress in the morning. I mean, this is something I owe it to my brother. When I had started working, and I would be, I would suddenly have this client, wanting to see me without any prior notice. And my brother had told me one thing, that when you get up in the morning and you are ready to begin work, don't be in your pajamas. So, have a semblance of, a working kind of attire. So that's what I have followed from then onwards, and that was a physical world. But as I have transitioned from physical to a virtual world, I have followed his advice. The first thing in the morning, you can see that I have a basic black slouchy top. So this slouchy top is good, but I do feel a little like, a little too bare, too naked without, I like to have a little bit of a combination of color, prints, etc., etc. This is like, I need to dress it up a little more, even if I am at home, and working in my little office in front of my desk. So what do? I love these Deidaa kaftans. This kaftan is a favorite of mine. This entire range was like a trans-seasonal kind of range. So the fabric is kind of middleweight. And it comes with, it opens up, front open. It was actually started as a, keeping in mind, nursing mothers and it's maternity attire, but hey, I'm past the maternity kind of age. So, but I love this because it's so convenient, and I would zip it up. And so this is a very nice, casual, relaxed kind of attire. So if you can see me, you'll see that this is the black top, and on top of over the black top, I have just thrown this front open, you can open it and close it with the zip. And I have just thrown this Kilim inspired. This is inspired by the Middle Eastern carpets or Kilims, the print. And this beautiful black and white kaftan I have thrown on top of my slouchy top. And I need a little bit of color. I cannot be just black and white. I need a little bit of color. So I would take this, again, this burgundy pashmina, and just nice and warm, cozy around my neck. So my slouchy top has been, the second layer is, I love layering, and in Melbourne you have to, have several layers because it's kind of, it can be 4 seasons in a day. So my slouchy top is the first layer, my Kilim kaftan is the second layer, and then I have this lovely warm pashmina, a burgundy pashmina. So that's my pop of color. And the pashmina, if I'm feeling a little nippy, if it's a little, at times it gets cold, so I can open it up and I can wrap it around myself. So nice and cozy, depending on, if I'm feeling cold, or if if it's too warm, just take it off. And I like to cover my neck. So there you go. Hides all my wrinkles, etc., and also keeps me warm around the neck. Makeup. It's nearly no makeup because I'm just working by myself, but I would still make sure that I have a tidy brow My eyes are open, so maybe just a little bit of an eye pencil or a very light coat of mascara and lip balm. And if you have, imperfections like, your dots and spots, I would strongly suggest a concealer. So that's about it. Tidy hair, tidy brows, or wide open eyes, and something, some kind of moisturizer for your lips and a little bit of a concealer. So that's my, no makeup kind of casual look. When I work from home, I work like this. I'm still I'm kind of still ready to face the couriers, face the posties, anyone else who might want to see me, maybe get a signature. You do have people coming throughout the day, so I would still be have a semblance of, formality so that I can go and meet all of these people. So that's my daytime, no meeting, working from home, just by myself and my Simba, my Deidaa dog Simba, just the two of us. Even my employees, on certain days, they come on certain days and they do not come on certain days. So the days that I'm just by myself, this is my regular attire. Okay, and I'll then show you how I dress up for different kinds of meetings. Okay. So that's the next phase. Stay tuned. You saw that I have been working by myself in the morning, but in the evening or late afternoon, I have two back-to-back meetings, two different kind of meetings. And I have no time to change or dress up between the two meetings. So what do? The first one is a kind of a black tie affair. So through business organizations like chambers of commerce, etc., we are participating in conversation with several senior bureaucrats and ministers, politicians. So for these kind of very formal events, very formal meetings, we have to dress up in a certain manner. So the black slouchy top remains, but the kaftan has come off. Kaftan is more relaxed, more casual. It's not suited to a very formal meeting. And of course, you can see the pearls have replaced the kaftans, but there are certain other things. I cannot just have the black slouchy top. I need a blazer. So what do is I usually use this mannequin to have my, my formal attires ready. But if you do not have a mannequin, you can even use something, and I love that. It's a dumb belly. So, you can have your jewelry, your blazer, if you are going out, you can have your shoes, etc. ready. So there you go, pearls, kaftan off, pearls on, blazer on, and we also have the scarf. I'm the scarf lady. I cannot do without a scarf. So here I am, dressed for the formal meeting. Ready to take on the world, ready to face all the powers that be, the honchos. Okay, so now the next meeting is a relaxed one, comparatively a relaxed one, when I'm talking to my some of my contractors, my suppliers, members of my team. So we are all, it's kind of a team meeting, all of us sitting together, brainstorming and connecting with people who are our service providers. So what do I do then? From the absolutely formal, the stiff upper lip kind of meeting, I go into a quasi-relaxed atmosphere. So I take off the pearls. Like this is a little tricky, these pearls, beautiful as they are, difficult to take off, but there you go. So pearls off. Now I was wearing little pearl studs, but now I would replace the studs with these kind of tassel earrings. So, so these kind of earrings. It's a little contemporary. little funky, little fun kind of look compared to what I was, the pearl studs that I was wearing before this, that was strictly formal, along with the pearl strings. So my tassel, my drop earrings, put me in kind of a relaxed, a more laid back kind of mood, and also the look, the appearance is more laid back, which my team members can connect to, because if they were to suddenly see me in a blazer and pearl studs, they would be a little intimidated. So just to be able to create that informal kind of atmosphere, I add a little bit of funk to my appearance. So it really depends on the industry also. So if you happen to be in design, in fashion, in graphic design, interior design, marketing, advertising, you can get away with a little bit of, creativity, innovation. Now, I would talk about interviews later, but if I am interviewing someone for a position within my company, I would look for that point of difference. It's been a long day. Working since morning, back-to-back meetings in the afternoon, and I'm ready to call it a day. But hey, I have to attend a friend's birthday party, obviously a virtual birthday party at 7 o'clock, and not much time left. So what we've done, all of us friends, we've gotten together and we are throwing this surprise birthday party for a friend of ours. And everything's gone, the blazer's gone, the pearls have gone. My old faithful, the black slouchy top is still there, and my black slacks. But I need to be a little more, I have to get into the party mood. So what do? Now, on one of my earlier videos, I had shown you this Chantilly lace scarf. This has faux Chantilly lace with wool. And this was much appreciated by several members of Deidaarati, the Deidaa Male Club. So off goes the blazer. The blazer is replaced with the faux Chantilly lace scarf. Now you would see that I have changed my earrings. So instead of the pearl studs or even the tassel earrings, I just have drop earrings, black pearls, as drop earrings. So this is kind of setting the mood. And you must remember that what shows in, in the frame, you have your shoulders and it's shoulder upwards. So what shows is your accessory. So what we've done for this, because this is supposed to be a cocktail night, so we've got virtual cocktail glasses. So cocktail glasses for all of us. So you can see how funky is this? Are you getting into the party mood or what? But the point I'm trying to make here is you can make a statement with, of course, the scarf. So I don't look beyond scarves. And then the earrings, eyewear, and what I didn't talk about earlier, I actually forgot to talk about headwear. Okay, so when you are in a meeting, and like me, if you have hair that sort of, comes in front, you can wear headbands. Okay, so if this is a headband that you would wear in the morning for your formal meetings, you can wear these kind of plain bands, or jazz it up with a little something, a little bit extra. And tonight I would be wearing one of these headbands. Okay, a blingy, nice, kind of very Titanic kind of, a very 20s feel, very Titanic, very, roaring 20s kind of vibe. You could also, I told you that keep your lipstick muted and be very traditional, conventional with your makeup. When you are just by yourself, just look tidy. When you are in a meeting, you can wear a little bit of eye makeup, a little bit of color, a pop of color on your face, and some neutral lipstick. When it comes to, evenings out, virtual evenings, who cares if it's virtual or physical? We girls, we like to dress up. And these days we can even dress up when we are going out to put the, if you're putting out your rubbish bin, you dress up. So we just need an excuse to dress up. So what we can do is, have you seen? I've put a little bit of bling on my eyes, the glitter. So I don't know if you know about this, but at Deidaa, this week we have launched the Eco Glitter. So this is safe for you, safe for your child, safe for the environment. This has no, no plastic, nothing that would harm the environment or pollute the water. So this just, it washes off by itself. So you can get one of these, as this could be party makeup, and if you're into dancing or some kind of costuming, cosplay, even for your children, children's parties, birthday parties, this is just a wonderful, and it's best. What's exciting about this product is it's Australian made with Australian ingredients, but because it's handmade by an Australian maker, so we get only small quantities. So make sure that you are very, very quick to grab one of these. It's now selling on Deidaa web shop. I'll give the link below in the description, and just make a dash for this one. So this is how you dress from morning till evening. I will also share a few general tips with you, a few tips that you should, certain things you should do and certain things you should not do, and that's coming after this. So do not go away, do not switch off, just wait and watch. There's more to come. So you saw how you can progress from morning till evening. So your basic clothing remains the same. Just play with your accessories, change your accessories, touch your makeup off and on, and that's it. You are ready to get through an entire day. A few general tips. If you are just by yourself, as I said, just be tidy. Tidy brows, open eyes, dots and spots hidden by a concealer, and a little bit of lip balm. And as you are getting ready for meetings, maybe the blazer can replace a kaftan or something more relaxed. So a relaxed top layer can be replaced with a formal blazer. The scarf can be changed, accessories here and there, and voila, you are ready for a couple of meetings. Then in the evening, it's party time, it's fun time. So that's when you bring out all your glitter and shimmer, your blingy stuff, your headwear, your eye makeup, funky eyewear, funky drop earrings, and some lovely shimmery or lace scarves, shimmery scarves, relays, camisoles, those kind of tops. And you would be ready to get through an entire day. A couple of things which I didn't mention. Now, if we are approaching winter in Melbourne, so we are not sweating anyway. But if you happen to be in a tropical climate, for instance, if you are in an environment where you are prone to sweating, or you sweat a lot because of the environment and the weather, just make sure you have a little bit of dab, a little bit of powder on your face, just to minimize that shine. And dressing, like, you shouldn't wear advancing colors if you want to look bigger. If you don't want to look bigger, you want to look slim, do not wear advancing colors or bold prominent prints. You could ask us, like, you could give us a quick Samita, what do I do, kind of an SOS message, and we will get back to you. We do not. Someone asked me, do you charge for these kind of fashion and style tips? We don't, but we will charge you if you're shopping from Deidaa web shop. That's when you pay, but just it's complimentary service for our Deidaarati members. We do not charge for any kind of fashion or style tips. Last but not the least, do not wear these kind of prints, which this Kaftan, Deidaa's Kaftan, is one of Deidaa's best sellers. It's a classic which we have been selling since a few years now, but I would advise do not wear it if you are doing an on-screen conference, seminar, or a presentation, because these are the kind of prints that create optical illusion. So it might, the person who's looking at you might feel dizzy. So it can trigger off that kind of a reaction in some people. And if you are talking to your client, you wouldn't suddenly want her to have vertigo or something like that. So I think it's about enough. This time I stopped talking. I've also had a very long day, and I'm pretty sure that you have had too. Bye for now. Like, comment, subscribe, send your questions to us, and we will not charge you for that. And I look forward to seeing you on Sunday, every Sunday at 5 o'clock. We are on Facebook Live, so you can jump on to Facebook Live on Deidaa's Facebook page and join us on Facebook Live with all your questions, your suggestions, your comments. You are very welcome. Bye for now. Enjoy your weekend, and we will catch up next week. Bye for now.